bertemu kembali dalam Niaga AWANI dan Ibrahim tentunya memulakan minggu yang baru banyak topik-topik yang hangat untuk kita
banyak.
bincangkan.
It's a great Monday to start with.
Alright, okay, mungkin kita boleh teruskan dengan Ibrahim. Mungkin ada few issue nak.
Of course. So today we're going to be unpacking some of the developments in the corporate world, particularly Malaysia. We're going to be talking about a little bit on the ongoings of Axiata. We're going to be talking a little bit more about the plantation. Those are coming up shortly after this. But for now, we need to talk about enabling logistical service providers in this country and beyond. This is largely because as the economy is reopening, a lot of talk is now currently being done when it comes to how can we move goods and services and products across country, across regions, and across boundaries. And of course, this is really important for us to unpack. Joining us for this week and this morning live online is Syed Ali Ridha Madihid, the co-founder of Luwjistik. Ali, there is this increasing demand for goods and services to be transferred and transported globally. Before we go into the global scene, maybe you can touch a little bit on the local logistics scene in handling the reopening of the economy.
I think from my personal opinion, though, basically the local logistics scene, they have been coping very well, especially at the start of the pandemic accordingly. However, the challenge, I think, for many logistics company is to live up to the potential of Malaysia being a regional logistic hub, especially as many companies, especially in the consumer space, are looking for more integrated solution, not only in conventional B2B, but B2C, all in one solution provider.
All right, of course, we want to understand a little bit more about the pain points of the supply chain currently. Where do you think the pain points lie?
I think it's all about demand and supply, to be very honest. The demand is growing, but the supply is the challenge right now. We know that there's constant pressure still on the sea freight. Many companies are exploring other forms of transport, such as cross-border trucking or even rail. With regards to air freight, as more and more commercial airlines are coming online, I think there will be reduced reliance with regards to freighter, and hopefully we will see that prices for freight goes down in general, similar to the post-pandemic world.
You know, Ali, I need to learn a little bit more about logistics and how you guys can actually help tech in solving this.
I think how we are using tech is pretty much applying what is doing very well in the B2C world, apply into the B2B world, especially in logistics. I joke that logistics as an industry is one of the oldest profession in the world, accordingly, but we are not using tech that much purely because the industry always relies on paper, on experience, and on relationship. So how we are using tech is pretty much trying to democratize the space and ensuring using technology to do seamless and standardized workflow accordingly.
Do you think that some of these sectors are going to benefit more, or do you think that this is actually going to help SMEs? Who do you think is going to win in terms of the logistics game in improving their, I guess, operations on this?
I think it's all about collaboration and cooperation accordingly. While previously the mentality for many of the major global guys is to buy their own assets, and now everybody is trying to collaborate in a certain ecosystem accordingly. The one that is going to benefit, to be very honest, is both parties, both the bigger guys and the SMEs accordingly, where they are trying to collaborate with one another, crowdsource using each other's core competency, rather than trying to just going all out on this one accordingly.
Ali, Luwjistik per se, the company itself is actually going for perhaps a Series A sometime soon. We've seen how you guys have onboarded Tri-Hill Capital. Some of your co-founders include Arise Funds, Global Founders Capital. It seems like there seems to be a lot of money and a lot of interest in this space. Could you talk to us through what Luwjistik is going to do in the near future when it comes to growing this business in this space?
So with regards to logistics, unlike perhaps earlier logistics startup who starts investing in assets such as vans or warehouse, we are pure tech play, pure platform play as a unified API platform. So traditionally, when while people try to expand their network based on their close relationship. We are democratizing it, putting pretty much all network partners. Now we have close to 90 network partners in 14 different countries accordingly. So now at the click of a button, they can choose the partner that they want to work with 100% control and also 100% transparency in terms of the rates. So basically, lack of a better word, by doing so, we are hoping to change how the industry operates.